I actually can't believe what I'm reading right now. How have Liverpool not gone and reached an agreement with Gini Wijnaldum? Hello there everyone, welcome back to James Redmond TV, and sorry that this isn't the usual transfer daily show that I've been doing over the past couple of days. Shout out to the Redmond army for supporting on the live streams. You've been legends, they've been amazing, but I thought I was going to give myself a little day off just because we've been working a lot recently, and rightly so for the support that you've all been showing. We worked on Christmas, we worked on New Year's, and I just thought, you know what mate, I'm going to give myself a little bit of a day off with massive games coming up as well. Thought I'd give myself a day off. But with breaking news coming out, I really couldn't in the end. I actually had to end up turning on the camera, hence why this isn't live. And it's not a transfer show, it's more just about one topic, as you know by the title. It is reported that Gini Wijnaldum has rejected a contract extension at Liverpool Football Club, and it's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace, and not on the part of Gini Wijnaldum, by the way. Don't think when I'm talking in this tone and I'm talking negatively about someone who's a disgrace, I'm not talking about Gini Wijnaldum. I'm talking about whoever it is making them contract negotiations with Gini Wijnaldum, and people think it's Klopp. And before I get into all the ins and the outs of what's going on here, make sure you smash the like button, make sure you subscribe. But I want to read the story first, and then we're going to actually break it down to why this is actually really unfair on Gini Wijnaldum, because I believe, and he's given the perception, that he wants to stay. Anyway, talks between Gini Wijnaldum, by the way, this is on Anfield Watchers Twitter, talks between Gini Wijnaldum and Liverpool over a new contract have reached a stalemate. A long-standing offer of a new deal remains on the table, but for now, the 30-year-old Dutch midfielder has not accepted it. Now, that was according to Sky, and that was posted a couple of hours earlier. Anyway, 10 minutes ago, it was reported, he basically replied to his own tweet saying suggestions that Gini Wijnaldum has turned down a new contract offer from Liverpool are wide of the mark. The player wants to stay at Anfield, but believes his wages should compare more favourably with the club's top earners. So yes, he wants more money, but before you think that he's a money-grabbing twat or whatever you want to assume right now, let me just read more and then again we'll break it down. Jurgen Klopp has made it clear he wishes to keep Gini Wijnaldum. Barcelona boss Ronald Koeman remains keen to sign his compatriot, but as of yet, that interest has not progressed into an official offer from the Spanish Giants to either the player or Liverpool. So that last bit, you can just take that however you want. Let's go the paragraph before, where we're talking about why Gini Wijnaldum has reportedly turned down a Liverpool contract. He wants to be more on the wage of them players who are more favoured at Liverpool. It even says here where the player wants to stay at Anfield but believes his wages should compare more favourably with the club's top earners. That means he wants to stay at Liverpool. So it's nothing to do with us, it's nothing to do with the club, it's nothing to do with any of that. It's literally between him and whoever it is, whether it's, I think it's Edwards, but whoever it is making them negotiations, well, it is Edwards, it's not Klopp. Klopp's came out and said that he wants to keep him. So there's no decision on not wanting Gini Wijnaldum. But the reason why I have a problem with this, get on this, Gini Wijnaldum at the moment earns £75,000 a week, and he's earned that money pretty much since he's joined the club. He's been on one contract, and that's the contract that he's had. Well, actually, I'm not sure if he's been on one contract. He might have made one extension. Either way, that extension was made early on in his Liverpool career. So he's been on 75 grand for the majority. It only goes to the 18-19 season here. But he was on 75 grand from that season to right now. Obviously, we've got 6 months left. He's free to talk to clubs and whatnot. Let me just compare his weekly salary compared to some other players. Now, this is a list as of 2018-19. Sorry, it even says here 2019 active roster. Obviously, it's 2020 now. But just take into comparison, Gini's still on the same contract here than what he is now. And just look at the names that are above him. So Salah, rightly so, on 200 grand a week. Firmino, Van Dijk, Hendo, fair enough. That goes from 180 grand for Firmino and Van Dijk. And then Jordan Henderson is on 140 grand along with James Milner. Then Naby Keita and Oxlade-Chamberlain are earning 120 grand a week. Both of them don't even play for the club. Gini Wijnaldum plays every 5 minutes. He's reliable. He's better than both of them. And he is on 75 and they're on 120. I mean, I don't do maths, and I know that if you double 75, it doesn't make 120, but it's not far off. Do you know what I'm saying? So the fact that they're nearly making more than double than Gini Wijnaldum is a disgrace in itself. And the fact that this is even a problem, if they're on 120 grand a week, then Liverpool don't have no right or excuse to say, Gini, you don't deserve the money that you're asking for. Because I'm sure he's not asking for 200 grand a week like Mo Salah. I'm sure he's not going to ask for 180 like Firmino and Van Dijk. And again, these numbers might not be 100% true. I can only go off what I'm seeing. But either way, we know that Gini Wijnaldum's getting paid less. Let me carry on. Adam Lallana was on 110 grand a week when he was at Liverpool. Dejan Lovren was on 100 grand a week when he was at Liverpool. Not only that, oh wait there, my camera has just gone a bit mad. There we go, still good. Dejan Lovren was on 100 grand a week at Liverpool. Sadio Mane is on 100 grand a week. In fact, that's actually a disgrace as well. You're telling me Sadio Mane is earning less than Naby Keita, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Adam Lallana and Dejan Lovren. What is going on? Is this list on drugs? And to be honest with you, mate, obviously I can only go off that and they might not be 100% accurate, but you know they're going to be in and around the ballpark, and we'll talk about Mane for another day. That's a disgrace. That being said, Gini Wijnaldum. Also, in fact, there was one that I should have mentioned. Nat Phillips is on 65 grand a week on this list. That's 10 grand less than Gini Wijnaldum. Taki Minamino, who we've just signed, is on the same amount of money on a weekly basis as Gini Wijnaldum. May I continue? You get the point, you get the rest case that I'm trying to make. Gini wants to stay, Jurgen Klopp wants him. All it is the middle ground. It's Michael Edwards trying to come up with a sum that's happy for Gini Wijnaldum and Gini Wijnaldum wants. But let's be honest with ourselves. And some people will make the comparison, oh James, what you were calling for Origi to go a few weeks ago. The only difference between Origi and Gini Wijnaldum is they both have big moments, but Gini Wijnaldum is actually there week in, week out. He's reliable and he puts in at the very least a 7 out of 10, bar a few performances. Other than that, he is Mr. Consistent and he's very good at whatever the hell he does. You know, shout out to Chris Jericho, but whatever Gini Wijnaldum is, he's the best in the world at what he does, whatever that is. And it's like, I'm not saying he's the best player in the world, by the way, that was just a joke. But Gini Wijnaldum's massive to this squad. He's massive to this team going forward. He's been evidently massive this season. And I just don't understand how we haven't got to an agreement. And if you think that Liverpool, whatever justifies Liverpool here, give me a few reasons in the comments down below, because I can't find any, and I think it's a disgrace that it's even got to this point, to the point where it's January, there's 6 months left and he's free to talk to whoever he wants. I just don't get it. I've talked about it loads over the past few days, and like I said, I weren't going to do a video today. I was going to relax, I was going to have a few cup of teas, going to watch a few films, catch up on Power, I don't know. But I weren't going to be doing a video on Liverpool today because I wanted the rest, but I saw this and I just thought, I've got to talk about it. Because Gini, even though I've talked about it loads, if we lose Gini Wijnaldum, then I just don't understand any part of that decision, especially being given the data that I'm being given right now. Gini wants to stay, Jurgen Klopp wants him, we want him, the fans want him. Apparently it's just a financial disagreement. But if he's earning the same as Taki Minamino, if he's earning less than Xherdan Shaqiri, if he's earning less than Minamino, less than Adam Lallana, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Naby Keita, who don't even play. Come on, mate. Like, you can understand that frustration in a sense. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Again, the transfer show will be back tomorrow. I was only having a 1 day rest, which didn't even end up having a rest. You got an upload in the end. And it's because Liverpool, or whoever it is making these decisions, is being very incompetent and stupid. But anyway, people, thank you for watching. Make sure you smash the like button. Thank you for all the continuous support. And I will see you all later. Liverpool extends Gini Wijnaldum's contract. And do it now. Peace out.